What's up, YouTube? So I figured today we'll try to get that there loader on the front of my tractor. I don't really have a better plan for this other than hang it from this tree. Hopefully that's enough tree to support it while I get something underneath it to yeah, get it under the tractor, get the tractor underneath it anyway. So I guess I need to figure out what I'm going to use. I got a couple come-alongs, some chains, whatnot. So I think I'm going to try and get it hooked to that and maybe secured to that tree so I can pull the trailer out from underneath it with the side-by-side. And then yeah, go from there. I'm not going to lie, like, I'm not real sure about this one. Guess we'll figure out how it goes, or see how it goes. So yeah, let me go get some stuff and see if I can get this thing rigged up and up out of here. All right, so after a lot of careful consideration, my best plan I could come up with was to chain it to the tree and pull it off the trailer first, and then figure out how to get it off of the thing. So let me see if I can sit you guys down and give you an angle while you're trying to make this happen. Look at that. Hey, check that out. So that's on the ground. That was a little rougher than what it really needed to be, but at any rate, it's off there. So now it's just a matter of getting a decent way to lift this up and get this tractor underneath it. So yeah, I guess the next part's going to be getting up that tree to get a way to hook up to it. So all right, stay tuned for that. right, so here's where we're at so far, and I'd give it a pretty solid sketchy rating of about 7 out of 10. It is going up, and thankfully that's a slope, so when the tractor kind of drives down to it, it should help. I feel like maybe this strap shouldn't be here anymore, but like I think it's kind of too late to take it off. So that's kind of where I'm at. But it is off the ground, and it, you know, it does seem so far to be holding. You know, my straps aren't the greatest shape, but they're also not awful. I don't know, I am definitely no Diesel Creek, that's for sure. But anyway, so we're gonna keep going till we can get this thing a little higher in the air, and then kind of see how things are gonna play out. But yeah, it's kind of just getting her done. So we're getting pretty close finally. Now we got the height there. Makes a lot of weird noises. So anyway, so I got to take these headlights off, which is unfortunate because I spent quite a bit of time finding those old things, cleaning them up. But anyway, they got to go because they won't fit between the posts on the loader. So I don't know. Somebody said you got to drill holes in the front of your tractor, but I'll probably, there's holes here. I may end up mounting some lights there that'll get some LEDs or something. But anyway, so yeah, now that I got this up here, I'm gonna have to get in there and get this grill out and get those lights out of the way, and we'll go from there. All right, so we're this far in. I'm doing pretty good, I think. We're cleared of all the steering, and now we just need to come down so we can get underneath the fenders, figure out what bolt set we're going to use to hold it on. Let me tell you what, sitting right here in this seat, driving under that limb that's holding everything, yeah, that's a lot of fun. I'm going to keep this up. I'm going to need a beer too. So anyway, yeah, a little bit more adjusting to come along, so I think we're going to be just about there. And yeah, so I'll keep at it. All right, so this is where I ended up last night. I got the fenders off because I have to bolt it kind of in the same place. So I've got it underneath the tractor. The problem I'm running into now is this frame needs to come down, because I'm just, yeah, scratching the hell out of that. This frame needs to come down so that I can get it the rest of the way up underneath the back. And now that it's on the ground, I don't really know, like, I kind of think I need to hook it up somewhere different and maybe try to accomplish that. But yeah, I don't know. It better be awful handy, because it's turning into a lot of trouble just to get it hooked up here. So anyway, I think we're gonna try and move the attachment points, see if I can somehow do that, because I don't really know how else to go about this other than that. Unfortunately, by the time that this is over, all the good ideas that I'm sure I'll be posting in the comments will be too little too late to help me, but maybe somebody else will get some use out of them. So anyway, yeah, I guess I'll see what I can do about moving these straps and see if I can get this loader frame to drop. Wish me luck. What do you want, to race? Think you're fast? All right, let's find out. All right, so progress has been made. So that's actually on that side. And the bolts are started. This is lining up pretty good. So is this side. You can see. The problem is, because the way this is hanging, it's kind of pulling the loader frame in. And so I need to get basically this aligned with that. So to do that, we're going to hook the winch up from the side-by-side to the frame and pull it just enough to get that to line up to drop that bolt through. Then at that point, I can back this thing out a little bit, enough to get those bolts there to line up. That's the theory anyway. If this winch even still works, we'll find out. So I think you're supposed to hold both buttons down. There we go. I haven't used this winch in a while. The handheld remote, or the wireless remote's kind of nice though. What I've got to pull with. I don't know that I have much in here right now, honestly. Oh, I do have some stuff up at the garage, but I kind of hate to go up there. Oh, we might be able to make this work. Like, this isn't really the proper way to hook up a winch, but at the same time, we're not actually pulling anything, so we're gonna see if this will work. Yeah. So we should be able to throw this around here. More. That club's just too big. Lucky for me, I keep a few on hand. There we go. That ought to do. Oh, the things I could do with a GoPro mounted to my hat. I'm gonna put you down a second. All right, we're back. All right, well, let's see if this, let's see if we can get this to line up. Remember to keep your toes out of the way. Oop, hold on. Don't need to damage those. Oh, look at that. Ooh, might be just a touch far. Let's see how close we are. Oh. Well, the tractor needs to go forward just a hair. I don't know if that's unfortunate. Let's see if we can, because I don't think there's going to be any chance we're going to, yeah, get that in there. So let's climb up here on the tractor. Should just be able to pop the brake. Of course not. That's not working. Alright, so it's kind of back to the drawing board for now because that sure didn't work. So, yeah, let me take a look at things and see if I can figure out what's going on there. Alright, so it's on. It is attached up here. And back here, so I bought some bolts. I thought I could get away with using my Fender U-bolts. They're too long. As you can see, there's too much shank and not enough thread. So I'm gonna have to make some brackets, which is fine. I've got some stock up at the garage that I can use to make a top plate for that. These are definitely gonna get in the way of my sway bars though. Stabilizer bars, so I don't have to come up with something on that too. But at any rate, it's on there. So I think I'm gonna call this part 1 and then get into hooking up the hydraulics for everything else in part 2, because yeah, I'm sure this video is gonna get pretty long, if not already. But yeah, in part 2 we'll go over hooking up the hydraulics to the 2-spool valve that's on the tractor and see if we can get this thing to raise and lower. All right, well, if you have any questions, comments, or any ideas how to make this easier in the future, I'm open to it. Thanks for watching.